The Middle East and Eastern Mediterranean was the cradle of the world's wine culture, and Canaan must have been one of the earliest countries to enjoy wine, over 2,000 years before the vine reached Europe. The biblical Noah was the first recorded viticulturalist who, after the flood, became a husbandman and planted a vineyard. As the book of Genesis relates, he was also the first person to suffer from drinking too much. The vine then traveled south through Phoenicia and Canaan to Egypt, the world's first great wine culture. It is known that the Egyptians particularly prized the wine of Canaan. Here, in the biblical land of Israel, our story of the wine route of the Holy Land is beginning. On the third day there was a wedding at Cana in Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there. Jesus also was invited to the wedding with his disciples. When the wine ran out, the mother of Jesus said to him, "They have no wine." And Jesus said to her, "Woman, what does this have to do with me? My hour has not yet come." His mother said to the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." Now there were 6 stone water jars there for the Jewish rites of purification, each holding 20 or 30 gallons. Jesus said to the servants, "Fill the jars with water," and they filled them up to the brim. And he said to them, "Now draw some out and take it to the master of the feast." So they took it. When the master of the feast tasted the water now become wine, and did not know where it came from, though the servants who had drawn the water knew, the master of the feast called the bridegroom and said to him, "Everyone serves the good wine first, and when people have drunk freely, then the poor wine. But you have kept the good wine until now." This, the first of his signs, Jesus did at Cana in Galilee and manifested his glory, and his disciples believed in him. Today in Israel, there are technologically advanced wineries that would not be out of place in Napa or Barossa, and others where a lack of expertise is made up for by boundless passion. They cover the land of Israel from the northern border with Lebanon down to the deepest Negev. The largest 10 wineries control over 90% of Israel's harvest. There are 35 commercial wineries in Israel, and further 250 boutiques and garagistes. Israel now has a thriving and dynamic wine industry. Vineyards again cover the land of Israel. The wines are better than ever, even though this all seems so recent. It is a fact matched by the quality of the wines that Israel had been making wine for over 5,000 years. Come to Mendelbaum Cellars. Taste the quality wines from the Holy Land. Fill your glass with wine. Feel the greatness of 5,000 years of wine industry experience. L'Chaim.